Good afternoon, everyone. Today we will be doing a sun analysis in 3ds Max using V-Ray and hoping to get a similar outcome to this Melbourne map, and where you can see at different times of day um, they cast different shadows, and over the course of the day, the shadow darkness um, will show us where the most affected areas are. And as we go into 3ds Max, we have a site of a simple block site of Swinburne. We've got the AMDC building here, the library around about here, the TV, the TAFE buildings around there. So now that we have a general gist of what we're working with, we will want to create a daylight system. That is in the top tab up here, down into systems, and we will create a daylight system. This will create a spot in time where the sun is sitting, and it will create a singular shadow casting from these blocks. So this doesn't have to be directly in the middle of the site, because it'll just be from one position, and you just drag and click, and so first thing we'll do, we'll change the location, not to San Francisco, we'll go to Australia and straight to Melbourne, and that will set us there. So the time of day that they've already got set in there is at 12 o'clock on the winter solstice in June, and that we'll keep it at that date, but we will create more of these suns to create a more range of shadow around the behind of the building. As we create a clone, we will create four clones. We can do them at different times of the day. So the first one, you can left click onto one of the daylight assemblies, go into modify, and we'll go back into the date and time location. So we'll set one at 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll set one at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll set one at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and another at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So now that we have that, we will look to put it into the rendering software V-Ray, and by doing so, we'll click on standard and we'll click V-Ray viewport RPR. This will then put us into V-Ray. Here, before that, we actually probably should have made sure that all of these lights were in V-Ray sun mode. So would you like to automatically add a V-Ray sky environment map? Yes. Yes, we will. There's already an environment slot. Would you like to replace it? Yes. So what I just did there with the V-Ray, if you create the clones as an instance, it will automatically change all of these to the V-Ray sun, so you don't have to do it individually. And if we position ourselves, we'll have to lower the intensity of these suns. So if we go into 0.5, 0.2. And if we position ourselves in a position where we can see along the site, we'll be able to see what areas are most affected by the shade. Okay, now that the render is finished, to get a screen grab of this viewport, we will go into Tools and click on the Preview Grab Viewport, and we will capture a still image. We're going to label it, so we'll go we'll get a grab, that pops up, and there we have it. Our final shadow analysis of Swinburne on the 21st of June 2021. Thank you.